10, 10:01, 13:05. Making a trek to the thing we call work. It's a weird place. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing freaking Star Trek. What's up, YouTube? I don't know, it just sounded like, okay, what if I just go ahead and use a date and time as like a star date or something? Technically could be a star date, but who knows? I'm not really interested in star dates, so I don't know. It's just me. So, how are you guys doing today? Happy it's Friday? This is what happens when you stay up until like 4 a.m. talking to probably one of your best friends in the whole world. Share a bunch of, because me and my best friend, I can probably still consider her my best friend, even though we last 9-10 months, maybe a little bit longer, we hadn't even spoke a word to each other. But we kind of have this chemistry where, I mean, between high school and the time we started talking again was like almost a little bit over, well, almost 5 years. It's 2000 to 2005, which is a little bit over, because it was my senior year when I graduated, and then we didn't start talking again until like September. Why do we always start talking again around the September time frame? For God's sake. Oh no, it's just something I realized. But no matter what, we can not be friends, not talk to each other for years. Right back up where we left off. Like it was nothing. That's when you can tell you have a good friend. And I don't know, we just had a good conversation last night. I'm glad she's back in my life. I mean, I can complain about certain things about it, but you know what? Just having somebody who you can connect with that well on so many different levels is worth having back in your life. And it's just a great feeling sometimes when you get that person back into your life that you know you missed. That you know that even though you hated that person for a little bit of time, you actually forced yourself to hate them because of things that happened. In the long run, it ends up being one of those, you know what, let's put it in the past. Who cares? You can't really stay mad at them for long. I mean, yeah, you'll get mad at them, but it's just like, God, you look back and all the arguments are so childish over stupid shit. I don't know. The only thing I do know is every time that we rebuild our friendship, we not only grow as individuals, but we grow as friends. I remember when we first became friends back in high school, it was just like so adolescent. I mean, even though a lot of things were really serious in it, we still had that childish overtone to it. When she came back in my life after that, I was more mature. I was married at the time, unfortunately. But then things got a lot better from there. Things happen, get better. Things happen, get better. We can only learn from what we've lost or we've done wrong. And that's the only way we can. I mean, we can always learn from other people's mistakes. But how often do we do that? Okay, admit it. It's not often. Not often at all. So, to make a long story short, yeah, we're friends again. I'm absolutely, positively glad that we are friends again, because I mean, if you've ever had a friendship like this, it's one of those friends that you can't live without. No matter how hard you try, no matter what happens between you, no matter how far away you are, you're always just about that far away. Spirit. Unlike some people, and I don't think the person I'm talking about listens or watches my YouTube channel, and I'm glad she fucking doesn't. For God's sake, here's the deal. I work 5 days a week. I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My normal job. Let's just assume the 1:30 to 10, okay? Because that's what the majority of them are. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, I do from 10 to 3 a.m. Okay? Those are times I'm normally guaranteed to be awake and ready to go. But, I mean, I go ahead and I'm online till like 4 a.m. You know who I'm talking about. And I'm talking to people all night long. I mean, for God's sake, I talk to a lot of freaking people. There's a lot of people who I gained as a friend around the same time this other person was. They still talk to me. They still have no issues talking to me. But when you take offense to somebody not replying, okay? Not replying. Now, I reply to, I'd say, 95% of my IMs. The main little 5% I don't get is because if you're dying, somebody IMing me when I'm offline, you're better off emailing me and just getting hold of me that way. But again, when you say, I'm kind of taking it personal that you don't reply to me. It's because I'm not fucking home. I'm not in front of my computer, okay? Here's the deal. My computer stays on my bed. It has its own side of the bed. Yeah, see how big of a geek I am? My computer sleeps with me. I don't sleep on my computer. It sleeps with me. Sorry. No matter how you put it, it sounds wrong. But anyways, my computer stays connected to the internet as long as it's home. Now on a day like today, computer's sitting right there. Because I am going to DJ later and I need my computer to DJ. So it's one of those, when it's not with me, it's not with me. There's nothing I can do. I mean, you can grow up, for all I care. Okay, you're married and you have a kid and stuff like that. You know what? Just because you're married and you have a kid doesn't mean that you are actually grown up. I just passed a police officer going 70 miles per hour. Oh well, if he pulls me over, I think I deserve it. Nothing I can do. But it's like, I'm being goofy. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't get any sleep. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, having a 4-hour conversation with one of the best people in the world. I'm sorry. If I would have actually wasn't as sleepy as I was, I would probably stay up until 6 a.m. Even though she had to be at work or get up for work about 3.5 hours. I would have stayed up and talked to her as long as she wanted to talk. That's one of the good things. Even when we had like that lull of not wanting to be around each other, we still sat there and had a lot of shit to talk about. I mean, there's always going to be shit to talk about with her, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, other than that, I am still looking for a little catchphrase at the end. Now the, hey YouTube, how's it going sort of thing. It's because I don't have any, I can call you guys Forum like Ray William Johnson, but that's already taken. I mean, I'll just call you guys YouTube. I guarantee you, this message is from that doofy broad. Yep. You know what? It just irks me so bad. It's like you get mad at me for something I have no control over. Only you have control over when you're going to be online and when you message me, not me. Well, other than that, guys, I am almost near my exit, so I will see you guys later. Hey, I might take some footage later. Now that I'm actually getting, I have footage I took last weekend. I might, if I don't take anything this weekend, I'll just throw that at the end of these videos, just so there's something extra there. I'll fill up the 15 minutes. Hell, YouTube gives us 15 minutes. I'm going to try to take up all 15 minutes. So, I will talk to you guys later. See ya.